Thanks to your generosity, Marines have delivered Christmas to children in need since 1947.
Hello, everyone. Whoops. I meant to unmute that too. Hi, everyone. I am back again with the same game we started day one with, and that I also speedran same day. But today we're going to be doing more speed runs, and in fact we have a special version of the stream today. So this was not originally in the plan for me to come back and do a second day of speed runs here, but they loved the runs so much that they wanted more speed runs just to keep things interesting. We've invented a brand new category for this. So if you were not here for day one, or you missed the speed runs on day one, speed runs are where we are going to try and beat the game as fast as possible. That's like the whole thing with the game, is we're just trying to beat the game as quickly as we can, using whatever bugs, exploits, glitches, all that stuff. The only thing you can't do is like literally outright cheat. That's obviously not allowed. But everything else is up for grabs. Well, in order to keep things interesting, we're gonna do a different kind of run today. Because a lot of runs will use glitches and exploits and speed tech, things like that. But then there's some speedruns that are called glitchless speedruns, where you don't use any glitches, you still try to beat the game as quickly as possible. And sometimes they're good and sometimes they're not. But we're gonna do a new one today. Now, we can't really do a glitchless run of this exactly, because the only real glitch that we exploit in the game is using the drip cannon to go through walls. And I have done runs where you don't do that at all, and it's technically a glitchless run. But we're gonna try and invent a different kind of category today. I'm calling this NBS, no barrier skips. So this is gonna be one where there's spots where we can get out of bounds by like jumping over a wall, right? Like there's a wall, it's yay high, and you can technically get over it even though you're not really actually supposed to. And all of those are banned, so we're not gonna do any of those kinds of things. Anything where there's a solid wall in the way and it's not intended for you to jump over it, going over that wall or through that wall is banned. And that means that pretty much every skip in the game, or at least every major skip, is mixed. You're not allowed to go through any of that stuff. There's only one real skip that we can do that skips a fight, and the reason why is because the barrier technically is not a wall, it's a kill plane, and technically that kill plane doesn't extend all the way out to the wall. So there's this little tiny strip of path you can walk along without dying, and we're going to use that to do basically the only skip in the entire run. So with that, as you can see above me, right here, for $5, I will brush my hair. I left my brush over there. I'll get that if someone calls that in. So for $5, I'll brush my hair. For $50, you can make me restart the run. So it does not matter where we are. It does not matter how far in we are. There could be 2 seconds left of the run. If you drop a $50 donation, I will reset the run. Restart it. And for $250, a single one donation of $250. It has to be all in one donation. You can't do like $50 5 times. It has to be one single donation of $250. I'll eat 2 olives. And if you shut up.
We just had a $5 donation from Yama.
You're welcome. So I will eat 2 olives for a $50 donation. Now, just so you know, I only have 4 olives left in the jar, so 2 $250 donations or one $5 donation, $500 donation, olives are gone. So be aware of that because remember the other day, we had someone who dropped $750 between 2 donations, and I ate 6 olives, and I almost threw up afterward, but I ate 6 olives. And so if we did that again, I only got 4 left. So I'm just saying. But it all goes to charity. Remember, it all goes to Toys for Tots. So if you would like to make sure a child gets a toy this holiday season, be sure to get your donations in. They're still going until the 12th of November, which is in 2 days. And we're not quite at our goal yet, but we can do it. We still got some time. Just gotta make sure you get your donations in. We'll hit that $5,000 goal. All right. With that said, we're gonna get going with the run. So, and the timer is going to start automatically. And I just realized I don't have G-Hub open, so my stuff is all screwed up right now. Hold on, we gotta restart that. That's interesting. It ran anyway, even though I didn't have the right mouse profile on. Weird. All right. So the timer runs automatically. So the timer you see up in the corner, it will start and stop automatically, based on when I start the run and when the game is loading. It'll actually stop when the loads are happening. And that's just because some computers aren't as good as other ones and they take longer to load. And so if you were to count the loading time, it'd be unfair to people who have PCs that aren't quite as good. But yeah. So normally we would actually use that guy right there to jump over a fence, but in no barrier skips, that is not allowed. So we have to run around the building the hard way, which doesn't take very long, but still have to do it. You actually want to avoid that cocktail on the ground right there because that starts a dialogue sequence that you have to skip through. And then normally here we would actually jump on the scooters over to the left to get out of bounds. However, that's banned in this category. So instead, we have to go the long way around. Oh, I missed the scissors. I set it in like really the wrong spot. This is not the highest difficulty. Speedrunning's usually done on the lowest difficulty because the lowest difficulty is the fastest. Pretty rarely do you see speedruns done on the highest difficulty unless it's like specifically like, you know, 80% hard mode or something like that. But in this game, the route wouldn't be any different. It would just be slower. Oh, come on. The route wouldn't be any different on hard mode. It would just be slower. So there's not really a good reason to do it. Plus, the fact that you can instantly resurrect wherever you die sort of makes difficulty a moot point anyway. So there's not really any good reason to speedrun on the highest difficulty. Plus, this game's highest difficulty setting is incredibly unbalanced. That was a weird sequence, but we got it. It's the highest on the list. I don't get the joke, sorry.
He was talking about how it was first on the list, so it was the highest on the list.
Highest on what list?
The list of difficulties. The hardest is underneath of it.
I don't get it. I don't understand what you mean.
Like the actual list. They have the one on top is the easiest. The one in the middle is the middle one, and the ones at the bottom are the harder difficulties. So the highest on the list is the easiest difficulty.
Wow, that's actually so. I was overcomplicating that. I thought it was much harder than that, or much more complicated than that. Literally just the list.
Just the list of difficulties.
Okay. That's a dad joke if ever I heard one. So with this, see how much of this level that we don't normally play all this in. Oh wait, I was supposed to restart checkpoint at some point. Oopsie. Yeah, I was supposed to restart checkpoint in order to give myself this weapon. So that's a few seconds lost. Okay. I know there's like so little of this level. I was just trying to like remember the route and where to go. I routed this out sort of before, but I didn't really get very far with it. Now, what's very interesting about this is you can skip this cutscene. However, he does not become interactable until the length of the cutscene has expired. Why that is the case, I don't know. It's like a major oversight. So we're just kind of standing here waiting for him to become interactable. At some point he will be. I hope.
Deep coat, more like weight coat.
Yeah, I don't understand why this happens sometimes where he doesn't become interactable. There we go. I think it's literally just like you have to wait the length of the cutscene. It's very silly, but yeah. And you missed an opportunity there. You could have said, "Deep coat, I hardly know her."
I'm afraid I don't get that one. So
That's an old joke from The Office.
that explains it. I never actually watched that.
I think it's also from Airplane. Like an old Leslie Nielsen joke. They got repurposed later on in life. So normally, here we would actually be able to go up on the roof, but that would be a barrier, and that would be banned in this category. So we have to go around a long way. Yeah, this is the skip that we are going to take advantage of here, where we can abuse the trigger lines to skip this last fight. So we do the smaller fight before this, and then we can abuse the triggers to skip this last fight instead. That is technically a glitch, but it isn't a glitchless run. It's just a don't go through walls or over walls that you're not supposed to run. Get away with the cutscene timer anyway is the reason to skip it. Probably not, but I haven't tested this category extremely thoroughly yet. And in 100%, like we skipped that cutscene in every category except for 100%. And in 100%, there's other things that we're doing while that cooldown is happening. So it's sort of an irrelevant point there. But yeah, it probably does make sense to just like sit through the cutscene and not skip it. And it might make it more consistent too. We'll test that out on the second run. Now he's gonna call us in some entertainment and some refreshments. 206. I'll take that. That's not a great time, but that's not a bad time either. 203 is my fastest. And this level is actually going to be exactly the same as it is in regular any percent, because there's only one skip that we can do in this level, and technically it is exactly as fast as not doing it. So at this point we just do it for swag, but in this category, because you can jump over that gate normally if you platform correctly, but that would be banned in this category under this rule set, so we don't.
Let's go.
And technically there's no barriers there, so jumping up over that bridge is allowed. And plus it only saves like 4 seconds to actually do that jump anyway.
You there.
And since you can use the belt nodes to swing over that wall intended, doing that is allowed. And this category, by the way, is not on speedrun.com, so if you look for it up there, it's not on there. This is brand new, being showcased today for the very first time. I've never even actually done a full complete run of it yet. I've only routed it out. That was a really good interior fight right there. See the masterwork? Not much of a master I am, but
Look, splendid. Hey, look, there's a champion with me.
Where's the boss?
201, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. I will take that. Go. 237. My fastest, I think, is 235. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. If you're handing out refreshments, I would like an old fashioned, please. Oh. So this is a level that is going to change quite heavily. Because normally we can skip 90% of this level.
You there. Any room for growth?
Someone's alive. Oh. He was oddly quiet. He wasn't making any noise or attacking. There we go. Okay. So now we have Fab fully charged. However, I'm gonna actually want to save this for an upcoming fight, as opposed to using it here. Because using that fight, actually not very useful.
Launched.
Whoop. That was not what I wanted to do.
Launched. Launched. Any room for growth? Financial gains.
So another cutscene with Deepco here, but this one we can actually skip without having to worry about like trigger hitboxes spawning in properly or whatnot. Actually gonna stop real quick and just grab the health here, because it doesn't really cost any time and I could actually use that health. Am I quieter than the game? I can fix that momentarily. This is probably where we want to do this. So part of the reason why we want to use the
Here's my resume.
why we want to use the Fab Slap there is so that the Fab Slap can actually teleport us forward, which is good. We want that. We want to be teleported forward if we can be.
Here's my resume. Here's my resume. I have experience.
Now, fun fact: if you take the belt nodes instead of going through that building, the part of the game deloads for some reason. At least it used to in an earlier patch. I don't know if it still does that, but it did that. Oh, I wanted to reload check here. The reason why is because I got that guy chasing me, and I don't want him chasing me. Alright, that's everybody. We get into place, we grab the scissors, and we can deuce on out of here. Now on the way back, we can take the belt nodes, and that doesn't deal with the game, although it can if we get unlucky. And now you can see just how much of this game we skip normally by jumping over this wall. We skip a lot of it.
I have experience.
I'm here, boy.
Here's my resume.
Alright, so we got a couple tight suits chasing us. We don't want that. We want to not have tight suits chasing us if we can help it. So what we're going to do is we're going to run up here. As soon as we hit the trigger, we hit reload checkpoint, and they go away. Thank goodness. And now we can do this fight without having to worry about them. Hello? What is going on with my aim right now? Whoop. There we go. Leave that. Oh. Yeah, that should be everybody. Alright, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna charge up the belt right here. Oh, shoot. Did that because we want to beat that manager really quickly, but apparently I got unlucky on that one. You're so glad that Lolina's not here in this chat. Certainly it would be terrible if you were like, you know, in a voice call with me right now. So these levels that we normally have like major skips for, I have no frame of reference for what a good or a bad time is. That level went pretty decently well, I think, but definitely a lot of places where it could be cleaned up a bit. And now mission 6, we are not going to do the skip at the very beginning, even though there's technically no barrier there. There is a giant kill plane, and the way I've designed this rule set is if there's a solid kill plane that you can't just walk around, then you have to go the intended way, so to speak. Whatever that intended way might be. Now, we don't really need to worry about the tight suits too much. They'll follow us, but eventually we are going to want to get rid of them. So we're going to hit a checkpoint right here. At this checkpoint... Interesting. Put me farther back than I thought it would. That checkpoint gets most of those tight suits to despawn. However, this one spawns in and then starts to bug me. Alright, now that we have the drip cannon, we are going to go speedily through this.
Want a piece of this? Here's my red. What you gonna do? I'm experienced.
Drop here, and then this is where we normally reload checkpoint to get the drip cannon, so now we have it. And since we can't do the drip clip here, because that would be extremely against the rules of this category, we have to go through the vents.
Don't come any closer.
Some of these are really old 80% routes, which is so annoying. All right, now since we have key cards we need to collect, we're gonna go collect them.
I need to speak to the manager.
TV attached. I'm in a power pole.
Oh, and real quick, Rexy, after Danejerus' stream, please do make sure he gets a copy of the VOD.
Oh, do I need a copy of the VOD?
Well, I didn't think you would need it, but in case you wanted to, like, put this run on speedruns.com or something, and you wanted to upload it or something, I just wanted to make sure you had the video.
Fair. Probably won't be adding it to speedrun.com unless somebody else decides to run it, because usually having one runner on a leaderboard is a little odd. You generally want more than one.
Ah.
The only reason why we only have one on the board for 100% is just because nobody else has run it. But 100% is a pretty common category in a lot of speedruns. So, alright, we're going to reload here. Missed the speedrun, or the explanation. No barrier skips. So no passing over a barrier that prevents progression normally. Right here. Oh, interesting. I don't think I've ever gotten on top of the tree here before. But yeah, no passing over or through any barrier that is solid and prevents progression. So the only skip that we're allowed to do, technically speaking, is skipping the fight actually in this level at the very end, because there's no kill plane that extends all the way to the wall. So it's totally allowed to skip that one. But everything else a no-go.
Excuse me,
Ooh, that was a weird one.
what you gonna do? Wanna see the goods?
Sir, get out of the way.
Take a seat. All your loans initiated.
I need a job.
Assaulted.
Don't mind me.
Oh, good grief, guys. Get hit. Somebody get hit with a goddamn grenade. There we go. Woo!
You there.
All right, now for everyone's favorite part, platforming. Danejerus goes zoom. I'm trying.
Don't mind me.
And now we're at the end of the level.
Like what you see. Surprise.
So this is the only major skip that is allowed in this rule set. And it is the fact that this kill plane does not extend all the way to this wall means that we can run just right alongside it and get to the end of the level that way. It's the only skip allowed. Do you have bows at your place or other hair ornaments? I have bobby pins and hair ties. That's all I got. All right, let's see if Swagman will be nice today.
Beat me out. Attack.
You suddenly have an idea. I'm scared to know what this idea is.
Deactivated. Here.
Incentive to get me to put bows in my hair. Yeah, it's a good Swagman cycle.
Let me help
You have a headband with a bow. Oh god, you're gonna make me wear that when I come over to your house, aren't you? I mean, I like the thing so. I am swag? I don't know if I am swag, but
sit. The headband bow is not at his place, Mama Guy.
Gotta go fast.
Or at least that's what I assume for one
It's at Oscar's place. He has it.
New coordinates.
Even if I wanted to put a price on it, I can't pay for Oscar to magically have it at his house.
All your loans in order. I'm walking here.
Though if he didn't run, he'd probably Robbie
It's time for an update.
not quite as nice,
Mine out the
but
bill. It's you. You. Intruder.
So far this way, pretty average for the most part.
Laser.
Decent cycles, nice to stay out of the doorway. He sometimes gets in the doorway and blocks you, which costs you time. Unfortunate when that happens. Many ponytails. I cut my hair recently, so it is sort of nice to see.
Beep, mother. Deploying external units. Gotta go back. 10110 I'm walking here. Ouch. It's time for an update. Let me show you my final form.
And technically, I'll allow hacker skip because it's not, you're not passing through a barrier, even though you're technically shooting through one. Kind of a bad hammer. I didn't get the shots that I wanted. Amazing? Not really. You're supposed to be able to shoot through the hammer covers, the node covers, but I missed a bunch. Level 9 is also going to be a level that changes significantly in this category. 530 is pretty bad. I think my gold is 519. And I think the community gold is 515, so... But yeah, mission 9 is going to be a pretty big change. Because we normally can skip right to the end of the level. However, we are stuck now doing an auto-scroller that lasts for 3 minutes. Because unless you pass through or over a barrier, there is no way to skip it. And we have to do another one next level as well. So, rip. Oh, I forgot the whole... I'm gonna reload here to despawn all the dudes that are following us. Oh, there we go, wrong guy, but even this guy.
Thanks for putting it on.
Out of the way, dude.
Do you smell
Hate neon bras, man.
rise, my
So far from all the casual runs that I've seen this event, they are the worst.
Yeah. Oh, they're even worse than the speed run. So this is not a major skip, but it doesn't pass through a barrier, so it is legal under this rule set. Whoa, boy.
You need us back. Well,
All your loans in
you
order.
want a piece of me?
Are all your loans in order?
All right, 3-minute auto scroller. Here we go.
Piece of me?
Fabulous!
We normally skip this in there we go. I forgot what button it was for a second. I thought there was going to be a... Normally that sound plays when there's a bunch of dudes that spawn on the roof, but they're not there. Been a little while since I played this section. I haven't run this part since I did my last casual playthrough, actually, because in 100% you can skip this these auto scrollers, and it is glorious.
Marvelous!
So yeah, you have a fashion sniper rifle. The premise of this joke. And we're literally like just there it is. That's the. We're literally just we have to do this until the timer runs out. So it's sort of like you can't gain or lose time here. It's so you just toil away at it.
Marvelous! Glamour! Seductive! Sassy! Dazzling! Snazzy! Oh!
This person's in the way.
Awesome! Shake!
I literally can't hit them because this other person's in the way, dude. That was BS, man.
Sexy! Fabulous!
Look. Let the grudge in.
Gorgeous! Sassy! Sexy! Vivacious! Seductive! Gorgeous! Elegant! Sexy! Splendid! Gross! Marvelous! Noise! Bogan! Debonair!
That's
Lassie! Gorgeous!
that one here, one here.
Bogan!
Oop, did not mean to hit a civilian. How did I hit a civilian? What?
Fierce! Elegant!
You're looking at my gut.
Okay.
You want a piece of me?
I'll see you in court! You should be ashamed of yourself! That's mine!
Tough guy.
I forgot I was on the wrong mouse profile.
Who's in charge here?
Hey, tough guy.
Ma'am, can you move?
You want a piece of me?
And technically, there's a skip that you can do here that wouldn't. Well, I guess it would technically violate this because you are covering an entire set plane. You're just able to jump completely over it. But then you're allowed to do it.
I needed to go.
One of these days, I'll select the right weapon. One of these days. Where is he? Oh, one more. Whoa.
Fashion police.
The downside to having interact on your scroll wheel is sometimes that stuff happens. I guess well, hard to figure out if it actually would save time there to use the fab slap in that spot. I also lost a second there because I goofed up. It's pretty tedious. Yeah, that's why this category's never been done before, because it's pretty tedious. Whoops, I totally just jumped off the building. Good job. All right, so normally we're supposed to do some platforming stuff, but we can grab that node and skip that.
B2B contact.
Well, this category has never existed before, so I mean, while it would technically be a world record, it's sort of irrelevant when
There's only one person.
yeah, only one person's run it. So
Excuse me. I was a rather smutty.
so we have to wait for the bat flop to expire there. So.
Your manager!
Oh, I got him.
No more speed.
Where is the manager?
Excusez-moi.
Those are the only game where explosive barrels heal you. There we go. There we go. I forgot you started and turned around right there, so threw me off guard. Yeah, that enemy buffs everybody else, which is annoying. By the way, I don't know how many of you knew this.
Nope.
It's Ezio, or whatever the Assassin's Creed equivalent is. Ah, yes. Now we have shoes to take care of.
Fantastic. Splendid.
So you'll see some people wearing Crocs and others wearing tennis shoes, and you have to shoot them with the sniper rifle with the appropriate ammo. Yep. What's really tedious about this part is there's an achievement, a Steam achievement for getting like a perfect score. And so you can't let any unfashionable people in, which seems easy. It is not. Everyone gets to dress if they have a jacket. I mean, you don't wear a jacket with your dress all the time? Whoop! Almost let him in. One of you to stop long enough for me to shoot you. I hit a civilian. I had no choice. I'm letting a bunch of fashion criminals in. They snuck by me. All right, and now that we've done that, we can head to the end. This is a really tedious part. That it would be nice if we could skip it, but sadly it is tied to the end level triggers. We cannot do that. technically it's a turret, not a tank, but I see your point. Because it's just on a regular cop car. But man, if they actually had a faster tank, that'd be amazing. Someone, when I ran this to ADQ this year, someone in the chat said Calvin Prime, which would have been really good if they had included that. And that'll the hitbox is wide enough that you'll be able to small guys along with them, but it didn't work in that case. It takes two. I still need to play that. I can play that. Yeah, a category like this would be a lot harder to optimize just for the simple fact that you have so much more combat in a category like this that optimizing it becomes a nightmare. I'm aware of this, Oscar. Thank you. I did just say that.
Say cheese.
Player is the manager.
Yeah, so it says you have to meet with Deep Coat here, but actually you can just skip him entirely.
What you gonna do? I'm experienced.
You can also skip this fight. Fun fact. A lot of people don't realize that. Alright, so we got some tight suits chasing us. Now, we don't want chasing us, so we are going to have to reload there in order to get rid of them. Alright, guys. I need you to get out of the way. Come on. Really? Thank you. Now they technically want you to use the wardrobe here, but you really can't just kind of skip through everything.
Something wrong with my speedos? You want a piece of me?
There you go. So that level is already pretty short to begin with, but then once you skip right into the golf course at the end, you trim it down by quite a lot. I'm gonna do something kind of weird and silly. We're actually gonna leave that guy alive because we don't really have a good reason to hit him. And as soon as we get to the spot where we can reload checkpoint, he will just disappear. He no longer exists. Rocket on the maps. Oh, and there's a checkpoint. Forgot. And since dying doesn't matter for us, we don't really care. We don't really care about dying. We're gonna just run right through the fire and flames, like Dragon Force. I smell smoke. I just made that.
I said thank you for getting that flame in my head.
You need to kill. I forgot which button it was for a second. Yeah, there's certain fights where it's very obvious they want you to use the rocket launchers, so they spawn a whole bunch of enemies just right next to each other, and it's like, yeah, a door that behaves very strangely. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to use that stealth mode because that gimp is getting my way. He is out to ruin my day. Okay, I obviously did not want to do that. Thank you. And also in this category, ship skip is banned, so we don't have to worry about ship skip. But yeah, now you know why more people run any percent than anything that is sort of glitchless. It's like combat in a speed run is painful. Granted, some of that combat is actually kind of interesting in the 100% run. In the 100% run, you have to hit every enemy.
Like this, it's a little different, and it looks, at least visually, it looks easier to do. Visually, mechanically,
I would say this is probably a good entry point for people wanting to learn to run the game, just because any percent is a fairly difficult run as it is now. But it does not mean that this category would be easy to run ordinarily. I mean, it wouldn't be extremely hard, but getting really fast at it would be challenging.
that yeah.
Mega jump.
Pardon me.
So this is going to be, we call this wiggle tech, where you wiggle to throw off that gimp's aim, and that way you can avoid getting grabbed by him. Grab this. I don't get three. You want this? Want? Okay. You need to stop that. I don't see the checkpoint. Okay, I don't know where the checkpoint is, so. Actually, do that right now. There, I dropped about 10 decibels, so it should be quieter. I can always turn it back up if needed.
Come on, give me your full measure. Cut here, and here. Don't step out of line. I'm not finished yet. I'm not finished yet.
I'm running out of room on the desk.
I hope you brought your knitting needles. Let's switch it up. Time for an outfit change. Let's stitch you up. Let's stitch you up.
what's wild is this is going to be like barely faster than an hour and 10 minutes. Oh, darn. And the 100% wrong, 100% run is only an hour and 24 right now is the world record. So this isn't much faster than 100% when you really look at it. The record for this category, there isn't one. This isn't a category. This is the very first run of this category. I mean, I guess this category kind of technically existed when the game first released because there weren't any skips yet. But like, there's probably no recorded runs of that. And those runs probably had a lot of like, runner gets lost, is, you know, gets stuck. So the runs, like this is gonna be a little under an hour and 10 minutes when it's done. Those runs were probably like an hour and 20 because the runners would likely keep getting lost because, you know, brand new game, haven't learned it all the way through yet. But yeah, this is probably not going to get added to speedrun.com. This is a kind of a made-up category just for this event. Unless somebody else really wants to run this, in which case we'll add it. But I don't think anybody would likely want to run this. Who is Deep Coat and who is Turncoat? Deep Coat and Turncoat are brothers. And so Turncoat, aptly named because he's the bad guy. He wants to make everybody in Trendopolis unfashionable because when he was a kid, he had to get all of Deep Coat's hand-me-downs. Darn it. I need another. There we go. Oh, stop it. No, you. Yeah, that scream of pain is actually his way of signaling to you that he has changed phases. And when he changes phases, it takes one extra attack before Haley will drop ammo. Oh, the scissors pushed me off of the pincushion. That was cheap. That was unfair. See, I could have gotten another shot in, but like literally just the scissors BS'd me. There we go. Really, that didn't hit. Even though the snap marker was over the box. And time 1:07:39. World's first. There you go. That is any percent NBS. No barrier skips. Terrible category that I am never going to run again. I need to check something. 6:09:52. Hang on. Well, I would like to announce right here on 12 Days of Indie, that is the world's fastest turncoat by 11 seconds.
Hey.
I beat my previous goal by 11 seconds. That's an unusually high amount of time. Holy cow. The last time I got an 11-second goal split was like when we were first learning the run and routing it out. And I was beating my golds by like a minute at a time or something. My God, that was a fast... I need to figure out what I did to replicate that. That was obscene. I was like, man, this turncoat went really fast. I didn't realize how fast it was.
I am guessing you definitely want that VOD now.
I will be taking that VOD and highlighting that part to show to the community, because that was quite interesting. But yeah, there won't be enough time in the rest of the segment to do another full run of this, but the other day when I was here doing this game, we did a New Game Plus run, and I got a big fat PB with that. So what say we do another one?
I'm
Shall
down
we?
for it.
Let's load up the New Game Plus splits. See if we can get like a 27 something and some change. All right. Tell you what, we can actually just run it on this very same save file. All right. So we got a trendsetter, Lego. Oh boy. Oh. As you can see, it's a little hard to steer Des when on New Game Plus. I was gonna say, did I miss somebody? That is a gold split. Probably more golds to be found, since that was actually a pretty sloppy level to start with. Oh wait, we are doing this skip here. Almost forgot which way to go for a second.
What you gonna do, huh?
Gotta start over. Now I remember where to go right away, so we can just jump right in here in this corner. Darn. That can happen in this level. This skip right here that we're doing is like really hard, because you have to crouch and uncrouch while you're in midair. It is a very silly skip. Yep, I uncrouched too soon. And the world record gets this first try, which is absolutely ridiculous. There we go. I didn't get the, I missed the, or I passed the trigger too early. How did that miss? Oh boy. Yeah, I lost a lot of time in there, but there's still plenty of time to save later. It's gonna be very annoying when we get to the point where I missed that skip in mission 2 once and have to reset. That's not gonna be fun. Oh, wrong button. That's a gold split. Okay, that was odd. Kind of a sloppy beginning, but that's all right.
Did you get my name? Salted butt stocks.
Who's in charge?
Ride the high from the gold split turncoat. That was pretty cool. Yeah, that is a wicked gold split. I don't know how I'm ever gonna beat that. If this fight goes the way I want. Darn, I missed one. Oh, I missed a few actually. Normally you could throw one rocket in there and clear the entire room. Nice. Lost a little time there, mostly because of the sloppy one room. Butt snacks? I don't know what you think you heard.
I'm outraged!
Say cheese. Launch. Can I?
Whoa! If I'd known I was gonna get a mega jump there, I could have gone straight for There we go. Hello? Kind of slow, kind of sloppy, but we made it. This would be weird seeing him come toward me. And yes, we died in the cutscene. That did happen. Why do the Karens insist on being skunks? They're spraying pepper spray.
That makes a lot more sense.
They have no respect for cutscenes. Well, technically, we had no respect for fighting them.
You there.
Oop. Had to hit reload checkpoint. Oh, darn. I undershot because I was worried I was going to overshoot and then overcompensated. They're gas bombing the splits. You know, it wouldn't be the first evil thing a Karen in this run did, so. There we go. Hydrogel? Is that the one that makes the bouncy floor? First try. That is a big gold split. Oh, the Karen doing the splits. God, I thought you meant like the live splits.
Teleporting. I've mastered the blade. Walking here.
Wow, really good RNG here. Nice. Recycle.
Let me help you practice.
Right. Okay, that's the one that, that's the blue one, I think. Right? Well, there's the one that makes you go faster. There's the one that makes you bounce, and then there's the one that makes surfaces, I think, portable. Portable. Dude, I'm gonna need you to stop doing that. Blooper speed, yeah. I think there were only 3. I don't remember a purple one. And I just played through it recently for the first time, actually.
Hyperdrive activated. 0101100101. Hyperdrive activated. 1011011010.
Yeah, the other one's right though.
Unwalking tear. Ouch. Rupture. Yeah. Time for an update. Wanna see my alpha build?
Yeah, Portal 2 was 2011?
Laser. Fuse. Fuse. Laser. Laser. Fuse. Fuse. Laser. Fuse. Alarm.
The sound of water hitting him is disturbing. I don't know what you mean.
Some profits hurt. Hey, I am taking damage. New coordinates. Engaging.
Interesting. He teleported into the same place.
Hyperspeed. Password 123.
Give me a dull phase. Darn.
Sensory data.
Give me a dull phase to go really fast.
Time for an update. Let me show you my final form.
Not on stream. Oh, okay. Nice. Really good hammer. Ooh, this is gonna be a mighty gold. It's gonna be the final game where they changed it. Ah, okay. Yeah, I never played the modded version. Don't tell me we're actually ahead now. Oh god, we're ahead. By a lot. Well, we may be looking at a 27-minute run to this point, even though this was quite bad. No panic. Oh, I'm not gonna panic at all. There's very little about this run that was extremely good. There's still a lot of time to save. After I finish my grind for 34-minute 80% run, I'm gonna go back to New Game Plus and get a better time there because I deserve it. As a treat.
Ammo for that wardrobe.
You are speaking so quietly that I cannot hear you.
The mic was far away from me. I'm sorry.
Gotcha. What's up?
I said there is something incredibly relaxing and cathartic about having infinite ammo for that wardrobe.
Oh, is that so? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Yeah, okay. Did you see what I did there?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I don't remember how this went on the first when I did runs of this. But I'm hoping that we get a fast jank skip, because jank skip can be kind of weird on New Game Plus. The extra speed boost can sometimes work against you here. There we go. So like gun. Uh-oh. No. There we go. That was annoying. That was slower than it usually is in any percent because of how long it actually took to get the skip in the first place. I got both of them. Whoopsie. One, two. Wasn't actually trying to shoot the truck there, but I got the truck anyway. Got him. Nice shot. Pretty slow level because of the really bad jank skip, but it's all good. This is just a showcase anyway. Oh, we picked up +1 wardrobe launcher ammo. Thank goodness. Not like we don't have infinite of that already. That was actually really close to a gold split. Okay. I have no idea why I was farther away from the nodes than I normally am. It's normally easier, but I think I got too much speed initially and caused me a problem. There we go. So while we are waiting to get to the end of the ship, as a reminder, we've been doing this event here at twitch.tv/indie for the last, however long this has been going on. But next year's event, how was it?
Since the event's been going on since 2013, but
2013.
It's been going on Indie's channel since 2014.
Ah, got you. Well, we've been doing it for like 9 years on this channel then. But starting next year, it will be on twitch.tv/12 Days of Indie. So be sure to follow that channel if you want to watch it next year. Just a couple. There we go. Moving house. Yes, missing ship skip cost me some time there. So, unlikely to be a PB at this point, but that's okay. That's okay. Moving brain. Oh, I missed.
Let's switch it up. Time for an outfit change.
Got him.
I'm not finished yet. Time for an outfit change. I hope
The 12th 12 Days of Indie. And it will finally be on the 12 Days of Indie channel. Excellent. Aw, threw it just slightly too early. That? Oh. There's like a mark being left where the defeated Dezes are. Whoa, this speed boost is throwing me off here. And Mario. Oh, I think to answer the question earlier, I don't remember who it was. Someone asked, what happened to Turncoat and Deepcoat? At this point, during that scene, Turncoat fuses with Deepcoat and creates this monstrosity of whatever this is. And yeah. So I'm gonna go for a skip here that was unfortunately never made clear in the Discord because Metalbox accidentally did some strat hiding, which is a very gross thing. Come on. Oh, no. Okay, I need to wait for pin cushion. That one's too far. That one's fine. Gonna be a gold split though. Not a PB, but a gold split. And a sub 29, so there you go. Oh boy, oh boy. I've still got so much time to cut in this run, this particular category. I've spent like no time grinding this run, like at all. So, let's say we do the challenge levels, and that should be right around time to wrap things up. Because there's 3 challenge levels. We'll do them backwards, 3, 2, 1, in that order. So this one's gonna be tough because we have the Trendsetter equipped, and with the Trendsetter equipped, this level's actually harder because you go sometimes too fast, and you jump right off the platform. Oh, I'm thinking of the wrong section. Gotta go Sonic fast. We're gonna go as fast as we can. No, come on. hard part. The platform's gonna start changing every time you jump. I did not set that up properly. That was all me. Whoop, whoop. Move that up. I somehow moved to the right more than I expected. Hello? Okay, I don't know what's going on there, but I'm like moving to the right. What am I getting stuck on? There we go. That was very weird. Hey, yeah. 256. That's not a good time. That is quite bad. All right, challenge 2. Challenge 2 is a fun one because without the trendsetter, you're supposed to slap a ton of neon bras. But we've got the trendsetter, so we're gonna rocket everybody instead. Ah. Nope, missed one. And we got one more. All the way up here. Now, what's funny about this one, this is actually what we do in the 100% run. The way the game tracks your enemies, swag, and secret collections does not apply the same way to the challenge levels. So if we skip out of bounds right here, I actually can. There we go. I forgot which way I was supposed to go for a second. And we skip to the end of the level, the game is actually going to treat it like we beat everything legitimately, even though we totally didn't. So I'll show you what I mean. So we didn't beat every single enemy in that level, and yet it marks all 3 as completed. It actually doesn't keep track of the enemies in the level, which is really funny. So in the 100% run, you don't have to actually do the 100% of that level. You can skip right to the end and just beat that last phase, and the game's like, you did everything, even though you definitely didn't. But yeah, that's just about gonna wrap it up for me for this evening. I'm gonna play a little bit of the sponsored video before I take off. But yeah, I'll be back on Sunday. I'll actually be closing out the whole event with Cook Serve Delicious 2. So be sure to tune in for that. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the run, and I will see you all Sunday. Have a good one. That is the wrong video. It just occurred to me that you were muted for the entire stream.
Oh.
Like, I could hear you, but chat couldn't because I forgot to unmute Discord.
Oh, well. I was mainly there for you.
Is the next runner ready?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
he just said, he said about 5 minutes ago that he's ready to go, just getting a drink.
Gotcha. Oh, that genuine cowboy. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
He's ready. Cool. I'll just let it run for another minute or so, and
Yep. Up until the credits, that's when you can cut it off.
the credits.
Yeah, those credits at the end of the sponsor video that list, that's where you're supposed to cut off sponsor video at.
Oh well,
It has
it's
some.
it's gonna run over 9 p.m. then, if that's the case, or over the hour.
That's fine.
Oh, okay. But if I was just gonna cut it off part way in, like as soon as 9 o'clock rolled in.
Well, if you need to go, you need to go. I ain't nothing I can do about it. So
Well, really
if you
need to go, but yeah.
I really do appreciate you doing this stream. I enjoyed the run.
It was fun, although definitely not gonna be one that a lot of people are gonna run.
Mm-mm. But it is interesting to see, and it was nice to see a run where it looked like, huh, I might actually be able to do this. Not good, but I might be able to actually do it.
Ah, you were audible throughout. Okay, so they could hear you through the whole stream. I forgot that I had Discord audio set separately, so yeah, they could hear you. But you're muted now, so or you're muted to them. Like, whoopsie.